Thank you. I think before I get to the question as to what support I need, myself as an individual and the family, let me speak to this issue just a little bit. A few days before we got to Thursday, the second biggest protest, so many MPs in Parliament were saying that these are photoshopped, photos have been photoshopped, and these are not real figures, these are not real protesters. These are just, young people young children. They were actually calling us kids from middle-class families with Uber and iPhones and everything. Yes. Until they saw the real thing on Tuesday, the 25th of June. So there's that illusion at Ipoa. They're still imagining that these abductions are not real. They're still imagining that these people go missing and then they are found dead or some found tortured. These are just jokes. Alright? Even with the bullets in people's bodies, they still think this is a joke. Or they think there's a special group of people somewhere that are not the police or that are not being patronized by the government that are doing these killings. So the Ipoa live or they are working, I don't know whether they're working really, under an illusion that these are false abductions, these are false killings, and probably I think in their heads they think no one has been killed so far by the police. Because they want the victims, all right, to present evidence. They want the victims to come and report. How can a dead person come and report at Ipoa? How can a dead person actually come to you to report? Today I've seen they've given about 14 names. I've seen the post they made about 14 names calling us to, I think I was one of them, to go and report at Ipoa. Did you even mind that maybe some of us are not walking? I remember the first day I could not walk. When I was picked, I could not walk. I could not speak. All right? Or are you going to wait until all of us are fine, can speak, can walk, so that you start when everything is all cool and now you can hide behind all that calmness? I am very alive to the fact that most of the abductees have not come out to speak, which I understand. I also have a right. I should have been resting somewhere on the bed and trying to heal. Right now, someone is hugging me and someone can't hug you because your body is not yours. But I'm coming out because I know if no one is going to speak to this issue, then we shall be sanitizing the government by our inactions. So then it is just important that we speak. That is why some of us are coming out to speak. Not that we are okay, not that we are fine, not that we are fully healed. We are not. But because we want this in the heat of passion, when still we understand the importance of all these slogans we've been chanting, we have to come out. I am under the care of 2 people currently. And every once in a while they come to check on me. Sometimes I shout in the night. Something I've never done before. I don't know whether I used to do, but people who used to be close to me never told me that I used to shout in the night. The very first day when I slept, well, I couldn't catch sleep, but when I went to sleep, I fought someone who was sleeping next to me. Just woke up and fought. I didn't know this was happening. They reported to me the following day. I've had serious issues of sleeping. Sometimes I just zone out. All right? So, number one is we need to be supported psychosocially. We need to, of course, I've started conversations with some counseling psychologists. But I don't think all the abductees have a pleasure of getting such people. So it is important that this is brought to the attention of everyone else, that we need to be supported by counselors, counseling psychologists, psychiatrists, and everyone else who can support